On this particular afternoon, when I finally woke from a late nap, the soft amber-hued light from my little sliver of window in my hideout told me that it was far later in the day than was strictly safe for me to venture out. Still, I was starving, and I thought I might have enough time to slip into the great hall and grab something to eat before the rest of the royal family made their grand entrance. I'd already missed the midday meal, not to mention breakfast, so waiting until they had all finished their dinner and left for the evening simply didn't feel like an option. There was no help for it. I had to go to the hall. Glancing at the clock in my room, I figured I might have about 20 minutes to make my way to there, sneak in, grab a little food, and get out again before any of them made an appearance. Some of the court would see me, of course, but they'd simply have to deal with it. It couldn't be helped, as I was almost faint with hunger. Unfortunately, my calculations about how much time I'd have before the family arrived were slightly off. Our winter castle was on the small side, so the great hall had many functions, as it was used for court business and receiving guests. It was also the place where the entire household would dine together, including the king and queen. Their older children, along with any of father's lords or ladies who happened to be in attendance that day, would join them. Except for me, that is. I wanted to stay far away from anywhere the family might be making an appearance. The less we saw of each other, the better it was for all of us. I felt a little uneasy from the moment I stepped inside the hall, but I had to get some food, so I just kept going. I had just managed to stuff a few pieces of bread, a couple of apples and berries, and some tasty-looking pieces of cheese in my pockets before reaching for one last succulent strawberry when I heard my stepmother's shriek. I usually avoided strawberries because they were my half-sister's favorite and not for the likes of me. So when I heard the shriek, for just a moment, I thought it was about the strawberry and dropped it like it was hot. It plopped in the gravy, made a big splash, and the thick brown goo spilled out onto the tablecloth. I had heard the fanfare outside the entrance, announcing the royal family, of course, but I thought I might still have time to skulk out the back door before my stepmother made it inside. No such luck. I swear, the woman had eyes like a hawk circling the barnyard for baby chicks. I froze, my hand still outstretched as I turned my head slowly toward her. "Rory!" she cried out again. "What are you doing here? Answer me this instant! You know the sight of you gives me indigestion." I was just getting some food, my queen." I like to call her my queen because it seemed to annoy her. It was a small victory, but I took what I could get.